хто за що учинився, гей, що комарик тайно мусі оженився, що комарик тайно мусі оженився. Взяв собі жінку невеличку, гей, що не вміє щити прясти чоловічку, що не вміє щити прясти чоловічку. Що не вміє щити прясти ні варити, гей, що не вміє з комариком добре жити, що не вміє з комариком добре жити. Полетів же комар, чисте поле, гей, чисте є поле в зелену діброву, чисте є поле в зелену діброву. Ой, сів же комар на дубочку, гей, звісив свої ніженьки по листочку, звісив свої ніженьки по листочку. Не взялася щура-бура, гей, вона ж того комарика з дуба здула, вона ж того комарика з дуба здула. Комар на помості, гей, потрощив, поломив ребра й кості, потрощив, поломив ребра й кості. Прилетіла муха жалкувати, гей, ой, де ж тебе, комарівку, поховати, ой, де ж тебе, комарівку, поховати. Поховайте мене в чистім полі, гей, дай висип мені високу могилу, дай висип мені високу могилу. Туди будуть хлопці і збиратись, гей, з комаревої могили чудуватись, з комаревої могили чудуватись. Ой, що ж, коли лежить за покойник, гей, чи то цар, чи гетьман, чи полковник, чи то цар, чи гетьман, чи полковник. І не цар, не гетьман, не полковник, гей, та що мухи зеленухи полюбовник, та що мухи зеленухи полюбовник. Ой, що ж то за шум учинився, гей, що комарик тайно мусі оженився, що комарик тайно мусі оженився.
And from Edmonton, Alberta, that was Calabai from their CD Colameka Casualties. And that group, unfortunately, is no longer together, but they're still around. The group members are still around doing great things on the Ukrainian music scene in Edmonton. Again, that was Calabai with the traditional Ukrainian folk song about a mosquito and a fly getting married. It's called Komarek. Добрий день, шановні радіослухачі, та вітаю вас всіх на радіопрограму «Наш Холос» радіо українського коріння, яка подається вам сьогодні, так як і кожній середи з 11 до 13 години на хвилі CHLY 101.7 FM у місті Nanaimo. При мікрофоні цю годину є Павліна, а наступну годину буде з вами Оксана. Дякую, що рішили перебути з нами наступних 2 годин. Ми маємо дуже цікаві новини на сьогоднішній програмі. Hello there and welcome to Nash Holos Ukrainian Roots Radio, coming to you live from CHLY 101.7 FM in beautiful downtown Nanaimo. I'm Paulette Demchik-McCory, Pukadinska Pavlina, and I'll be your host for this first hour. Oksana will be along at 12 noon to host the show in Ukrainian. I'm delighted you could join us. I'm delighted to be here in the studio again. And upcoming in this hour, we have guests in our studio. And these may be familiar to you, or they may not, but you'll get to know them here in the next hour. As well, we'll have our usual proverb of the week, other items of interest, and great Ukrainian music. And coming up next is a song by a group. It's a Ukrainian group. I believe they've got a Canadian member or two. It's a girl group. They're called Rozhanetsia, and I know that our guests in the studio are going to recognize this tune, Kalena Malena.
Калина малина, чого ж ти не цвітеш? Чого ж ти, козаче, до мене не йдеш? Раз, два, кидаріда, раз, та два. Чого ж ти, козаче, до мене не йдеш? Раз, два, кидаріда, раз, та два. Чого ж ти, козаче, до мене не йдеш? Чого ж ти до мене вчора не прийшов? Зайшов на крилечко, так дощик пішов. Раз, два, кидаріда, раз, та два. Зайшов на крилечко, так дощик пішов. Раз, два, кидаріда, раз, та два. Зайшов на крилечко, так дощик пішов. Обдуриш, козаче, ти батька свого. Я вчора гуляла, дощу не було. Раз, два, кидаріда, раз, та два. Я вчора гуляла, дощу не було. Раз, два, кидаріда, раз, та два. Я вчора гуляла, дощу не було. Обдуриш, козаче, і матір свою. Ти вчора проводив подружку мою. Раз, два, кидаріда, раз, та два. Ти вчора проводив подружку мою. Раз, два, кидаріда, раз, та два. Ти вчора проводив подружку мою. Калина малина, чого ж ти не цвітеш? Чого ж ти, козаче, до мене не йдеш? Раз, два, кидаріда, раз, та два. Чого ж ти, козаче, до мене не йдеш? Раз, два, кидаріда, раз, та два. Чого ж ти, козаче, до мене не йдеш?
And again, that was Rozhanetsia with a lively tune called Kalena Malena, which translates as cranberry raspberry. It doesn't really, the song's not really about cranberries and raspberries, but it's a great dance tune. And in case this probably won't surprise you, said our guests today would recognize that tune because they've danced to it. And they've danced to it because they are part of a group that has been pretty much an institution in Nanaimo for going on 40 years now. And they are called the Vesna Ukrainian Dancers, and they practice and they perform all over the area from September to, I guess, May or June. And they are called the Vesna Ukrainian Dancers, and one of the instructors is with us to tell us about it, Dean Andrichuk.
Hello there.
And also we've got two young dancers, and they are Dean's daughters, and one of them is Sophie.
Hello.
And another one is Ava.
Hello.
So, welcome to Nash Holos, Andrichuk family.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Now, the Vesna Ukrainian Dancers offer a great family activity. And obviously, you are here as a family. You're an instructor, and your girls dance.
Definitely.
So that's two generations of Andrichuks here. And there's another one walking around. I know with 40 years, you've got a few alumni walking around Nanaimo.
Of course.
That you can bump into. One of them is another Andrichuk.
What, my father?
Your dad, yes.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. He's with me on the cultural board. He's our vice president. I'm the president. And then I've got my daughters in the dance group. So yes, there's definitely 3 generations right there. And I've been doing this for my entire life. My father's been doing it for his entire life now.
Yeah. Does it go back further, do you know, or?
Oh, yeah. No, my grandfather came from the Ukraine, and he brought this all in with, to start it all when we were very, very young.
And you settled around Calgary area?
Yeah, no, I grew up in Calgary and moved to Nanaimo 12 years ago. And as soon as I was here, I went to one of Sandy Ukrainian Kitchen, one of her Malanka dinners, and I saw them dancing. I saw the Vesna dancers, and it was my calling.
So you danced as a dancer 12 years ago?
No.
No?
I got, they got me into a dance this year and I think last year as well.
Yeah, I've seen you on stage.
But, no, it hurts now.
Oh.
It hurts. I've been doing it for so long, it hurts now. But I love instructing. I love teaching the little ones. And it's all about culture. For my daughters to understand the culture, to the heritage, where they came from, where our name stemmed from, and, the Ukrainian culture, the music, the dance.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
And you do have members who are not of Ukrainian background. So,
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to be Ukrainian to be a Ukrainian dancer.
You just have to like it.
You just have to like it, enjoy it. It's a very fun, high energy dance that brings, the community together. And we do focus on a lot of, culture, heritage. It's very important for us. It's not just dancing. It's not just like going to a jazz class. You're going to Ukrainian dancing class and you get to learn, simple Ukrainian words. You get to learn the music, love the music. And like I say, that last song that we just heard, I just love that song. And it was such a cool dance that, Leanne, our instructor, choreographed. And it was
brilliant. It was a great skit.
Definitely was.
Really nice.
Yeah, no. High energy music, high energy dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a big part.
And your girls are nodding here very, very vigorously at the conversation. So, are you girls ready to, chat for a little bit? I'd like to get to know you a little bit and find out what you think about Ukrainian dance. How long have you been doing it, Sophie?
I have been doing Ukrainian dancing since I was 5. That would be 6 years I'd be dancing.
Wow. And you're not planning on stopping, are you?
No. It's fun and energizing. I wouldn't stop.
So what level are you at then? You're 11, so you're not beginners anymore.
I'm the juniors.
Juniors. Okay. And so you get a little bit more of a challenge now as a junior?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're looking forward to this next year?
Yeah, I'm thinking I could bump up to a new level, hopefully.
Oh. Well, so we've got an ambitious dancer here.
Yeah, no, she's great like that.
Yeah, and so what does it mean to you? I guess you're probably going to be saying the same thing as your dad in 20 years' time or so.
Yeah, probably the same.
Well, it's great to know that you're enjoying it and you're planning to continue. And Ava, move up to the mic a little bit more so we can hear you. Yeah, we've got 3 microphones in the studio, so Dean and Ava are having to share. So hi, Ava.
Hi.
Now, how old are you?
I'm 9.
9. And how long have you been dancing then?
For 4 years.
So you started when you were 5, same as Sophie, yeah? So when you were a little girl, did you look at Sophie and say, I want to be one of those dancers?
Yes.
And so are you happy now to be a dancer?
Yes, I'm really happy.
Yeah. And what level are you in? What group?
I'm in the juniors too.
You're in the juniors too. So when did you move up from juniors from beginners?
Last year.
Last year was your first. Did you find it was a little bit harder to go from beginner into juniors and a little more of a challenge?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you like it?
Yeah, it was really fun.
And so I guess I'll ask you the same as I asked Sophie. I guess in 20 years' time, you'll be saying the same thing. You're not planning to stop dancing, are you?
No.
Yeah, no, and they got to go to competition this past year and the year before that. In their age category, they were able to go to Mission where they have the Ukrainian, dance competition. And they did phenomenal. All of our dancers that did partake in the competition, they all did absolutely amazing. So proud of what they accomplished, what they did. And, the girls won. They won a gold medal and, or 2 gold medals.
Wow.
So
Really?
so they got 2 gold medals in their
Wow.
age category for the dances that they did.
Congratulations.
So again, it's
Yeah.
just another, bonus that you get to do. It's not just doing dances and then a year-end performance. You get to go away, you get to go on a road trip, and you get to, perform in a competition setting, which was amazing. I never had that growing up, but we never went to competitions.
Oh, you didn't?
No. So this was in the last 4 years, 3-4 years that we've been going to Mission. It's a new experience for me.
Yeah.
And it's great. And it brings out the best of the dancers.
And so it's like an overnight trip?
Yep. Yeah. We go to Mission, spend the night there. On Friday, Saturday is the competition. And we have the option of leaving right after, or we stay. My brother lives in Abbotsford. So
that's handy.
we spend the night with him, or we play with him and his family. And, and then we get to come home.
Yeah. And then shortly after that, I guess a month or so, is the wrap up, the year end.
Yeah.
wrap
Our
up.
year-end concert.
Yeah.
And we've done it previously at the University Theater.
Yeah.
And then this past year, we went back to the Nanaimo, Harbor City Theater.
Right. Yeah. And it seems like just a week ago or so that we were up there on the stage together. And
Completely. It seems like summer has jumped and skipped by us very quickly.
Yeah. So coming up next is registration for
Registration, yes. For all dancers, we're doing it next Wednesday, the 4th, at our cultural center, which is
4017 Victoria.
There you go. Thank you.
It's just down the street from the Wellington.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. So we're doing that from 6 till 7. You can come in, ask all the right questions. We'll be doing our spiel of where, when, how long, what age group that is going to go into, cost involved. And, a lot of the stuff that we do there is, very important to us is fundraising.
Yeah.
Because again, we're a nonprofit. We're not out to make our millions. All of our instructors are volunteers, and we do this for the love of our heritage and our culture. And again, with that, we need to buy new costumes and everything that goes along with it. So we do need to do a lot of fundraising throughout the year, and we ask a lot of the parents and dancers to help out. We make pierogies, like homemade pierogies. We make borscht, and we have
kubis on a bun.
Oh yeah, no, we have we have our spring bazaar, and then we'll have our Christmas bazaar. Yeah. So it just brings everyone that is Ukrainian closer together, that they can come to those bazaars and speak Ukrainian with fellow Ukrainians and see the painted Easter eggs that Jean does and all of that kind of stuff.
And so the girls are looking forward to registration then?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so do you guys have a favorite dance? Yeah. Which is your favorite? Do you like a fast one or a slow one better?
I like fast ones because it makes my heart go faster. It's more fun.
How about, that was Sophie. How about you, Ava?
I like the fast ones.
You like the fast ones too? You like action?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about some of the slower lyrical ones are very pretty though. Those must be fun in some way too, right? Because you've got different kinds of dances for boys and girls. You generally have more girls than boys.
Definitely.
Yeah. But so that's great odds for boys.
Definitely. And I always say that to the boys is that it's the best thing to have under your is to be able to dance.
Yeah.
Everyone has rhythm. We all have a heartbeat. So we all have rhythm, and you just got to take it to the next level and learn some steps and smile and have fun. Yeah.
And it's a great workout.
Definitely.
The girls are just saying their heart beats fast when they're dancing. Probably a combination of the music and all the movement. This is fancy footwork. So there is a fair bit to learn though. Were you surprised when your first time at what you had to learn?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
A little.
A little. you had an idea.
Yeah.
Well, we've been watching videos of me dancing, of, Ukrainian dancers all the time.
Yeah.
Like I was saying is that we were listening to Ukrainian music in the car ride down here. So it's nothing, we do this all the time.
Yeah.
So again, it's something that I grew up with. So I'm trying to pass on that part of the heritage and the culture of that is doing that. I can't speak Ukrainian that much. I can understand a little bit more.
Tak samo.
So again, it's just little things. And I speak the little Ukrainian that I can speak. I do pass that on to them.
Girls, yeah.
Yeah. So they kind of understand.
And they learn how to sing Nohayalita.
Yes, of course.
Fun, yeah.
Yeah, no, for my my aunt and uncle's 60th wedding anniversary.
Great.
I asked your help to translate and get the phonetics of Nohaita, and we did that on a video form and sent it to them, and it was played on like their big screen at the universe or at their anniversary.
Yeah.
Oh, it was beautiful.
So lots of things that you can get involved with culturally if you are Ukrainian, you want to reconnect with your roots, or if you just are interested and would like to learn a new culture. There's not really much of a language barrier because most people are in the same boat as we are. So we're speaking English and a little bit of Ukrainian, and it's pretty easy to learn.
Completely.
And of course, dancing is, well, you learn like any other kind of dancing. You learn the steps and you learn how to match them to the music.
Of course.
Yeah. And I've seen your girls watch them from beginners and watch them grow up. And, like I said, there are alumni walking the streets of Nanaimo. You bump into them at the mall or in the grocery store, or at a sporting event, at the park, whatever.
Yeah.
And these girls they'll be joining their ranks in a few years, but until then, they've got some good dancing years coming.
Yeah, they definitely do.
Yeah, and you've got some good teaching years, so you'll be conducting and instructing this year again.
Definitely will be.
So you'll be having, and who else is going to be part of the group?
Jean is going to be instructing as well, and Leanne as well.
And she's coming back. Excellent.
Definitely.
Good.
So we have our three, and then one of our senior dancers, she's expressed some interest to come back and help instruct the little ones as well.
And that's a fun thing to do.
Completely.
So you learn how to be a dancer yourself, and then you pass it on.
Completely.
Yeah.
And you've got that little bit of Ukrainian in you, and you just want to, again, it's just the want to pass on.
Yeah.
And if we can get that, of course, and, to have an extra helper, female instructor on hand. For the girls, it's just a lot easier. I don't know all the steps, or I know the steps, but I don't know how to properly teach them. So when you have a female present, it makes it so much easier.
Yeah. And then, of course, it's harder for the female instructors to teach the boys to do the prishatka and all the flips and splits and everything else.
So, so hopefully we get back a couple of our, because I can't diffuse the fact that boys want to go and do gymnastics or karate or BMX riding, all that kind of stuff. It's of course
they can do karate and stuff like that, though. Martial arts and Ukrainian dance.
Oh, completely. Back when I was dancing, we had one of my fellow dancers. He was into karate and he was into gymnastics, and the amount of stuff that he was able to do for solos, and he was so flexible. It was absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So he stole the show a lot of the time because of the steps that he was able to do that we weren't.
Yeah. So I noticed that a few years, from year to year, things change. So encourage people who were thinking about dancing and maybe not hadn't done it yet to come and join. You'll meet Ava and Sophie there, and they can give you some pointers on how to be members of Visna and maybe the Ukrainian Cultural Society, which is the parent organization for the dance group. Yep. So before we let you go, I want to ask the girls one more question. So are you looking forward to anything particular this year? No? No. So you're just anxious to get back at it?
Yeah, and I want to go to Mission again.
Oh, you like competing? Aha.
Yeah, and I like the hotels.
So there's a bonus. Okay. So the girls are looking forward to a road trip as well as dancing, and Dad's looking forward to getting a whole bunch of great kids to instruct beginners and some people returning. You had quite a crowd level. Every year you have quite a nice turnout.
We have a nice turnout, and people leave. Kids get older. They want to spread their wings. They are either going to university somewhere or, they move on.
Mm-hmm.
But the little ones always, it's always a great turnout for the little ones.
And it's great to see, it's open to adults as well. In the last few years, you've had adults, you've had some of the moms dancers.
Definitely.
So moms of the dancers learned how to do some steps, and they did a skit.
Yeah.
And so it was just so sweet to see all this last year, seeing you guys come out, parents with their children, parents beaming, kids beaming, and doing a little dance together.
That was such a great dance, and it was like the family dance. And so I had my two girls, and Amanda with Savannah, and Katya with Larissa.
Yeah.
So it was awesome that we all got to unite again on stage in Ukrainian dance with our children.
Yeah. So great family event. And again, registration starts a week today.
Yeah.
And it's going to be at the Ukrainian, St. Michael's Ukrainian Catholic Center Hall.
Yeah.
And that's at 4017 Victoria Avenue off Norwell Drive. And starts at what time?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. So
we're going to make it from 6 to 7, and
that won't take long.
No, and then dancing will start the following week.
Okay, and on Wednesdays, when do you rehearse?
It's usually, last year and the previous years, we've done like the beginners and the juniors on Tuesday, and on Wednesday we usually do the intermediate and the seniors.
Okay.
So Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Awesome. Okay. So again, Vesna Ukrainian dancers accepting new members, welcoming back existing members.
Yes.
For another season of dance starting with registration a week today, and then jump right in, both feet.
Oh, of course.
The following week.
Of course.
And you're going to be performing locally, not just going to Mission and having your year end. You also do other things.
Yeah, no, we do at least one or two, maybe three. We'll go to like old age homes and perform there a couple times. And that's just awesome to put smiles on people's faces. Sandy's Ukrainian Kitchen does always her Malanka, her Christmas party. So we're always the floor show there for her as well. Mm-hmm. And then, then we'll go to Mission, and then we'll have our year-end concert as well.
Okay. Well, an awesome time then for dancers, an exciting time, exciting season. So, girls, you're happy?
Yes.
To get started? Yeah. Okay. Well, that's great. Well, thank you so much for coming in and chatting with us and telling us all about another exciting year coming up for the Vesna Ukrainian dancers. And I guess what can I say? Break a leg.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having us.
All right. Thanks, Dean.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Thanks, Sophie.
Bye.
Thanks,
Bye.
Ava. Bye-bye. That was the Andrzejczyk family from Nanaimo. Dean, of course, you may know if you ever go to the Firehouse restaurant. He's the one cooking all the great food there. And he'll also cook at the Ukrainian fundraiser events that Vesna will be holding. So, definitely give it some thought if you haven't, and even if you have and you haven't decided yet, make this year the year that you're going to join Vesna Ukrainian dancers and have a lot of fun. So once again, next Wednesday, a week from today, September 4th, at St. Michael's Ukrainian Catholic Church Hall, 4017 Victoria Avenue in Nanaimo. And here is a song that you might just see the kids dancing to.
сяно грабала зелене, як я сяно грабала зелене, прийшло доня шалене, прийшло доня шалене, прийшло доня шалене, шалене. Mało oczy, mało zuby, mało nis. Mało oczy, mało zuby, mało nis. Powiedziało, że nie zis, powiedziało, że nie zis, powiedziało, że nie zis, że nie zis. Powiedziało, że nie zis, powiedziało, że nie zis, powiedziało, że nie zis, że nie zis. Powiedziało, że nie zis, powiedziało, że nie zis, że nie zis. Ono mene ne ziło, ne ziło. Ono mene ne ziło, ne ziło. Lemnia liczko wkusiło, lemnia liczko wkusiło, lemnia liczko wkusiło, wkusiło. Lemnia liczko wkusiło, lemnia liczko wkusiło, lemnia liczko wkusiło, wkusiło. Stałam liczko terty rozterati, stałam liczko terty rozterati. Już na liczku nie znaty, już na liczku nie znaty, już na liczku nie znaty, nie znaty. Już na liczku nie znaty, już na liczku nie znaty, już na liczku nie znaty, nie znaty. Już na liczku nie znaty, już na liczku nie znaty, już na liczku nie znaty, nie znaty. Już na liczku nie znaty, już na liczku nie znaty, już na liczku nie znaty, nie znaty.
And that was Anichka, a singer from Ukraine, a very popular singer, and a song about, I guess, something that people are doing this time of year when I was stacking hay. And before them, you heard a Kozachuk, and that was from a mix of dance tunes that the Vesna Ukrainian dancers performed last year and may again this year. You can find out, though, by joining their dance group and enrolling your children or grandchildren. If you're a little too old for that or don't want to, if you're an adult, you actually are welcome as well to join. And it's a great activity, lots of fun. And again, their registration is a week today at St. Michael's Ukrainian Catholic Hall in Nanaimo, just off Norwell Drive, just down from the well on Victoria Avenue. And that's from 6 to 7. And coming up next here on CHLY 101.7 FM in Nanaimo, we've got Dunai with Ron Cahoot, original composition, the story of the Cossacks.
We are brothers for
Fighting for what you believe
Kozak. It's just a story, but his legend lives on, of the glory what he lived and died for. So no more you be a slave to another man. If that Kozak has to die, then let him find his glory beneath the skies. Who would hear of how and why he had to die that way? There was nothing as to a high price to pay. He still lives on in the hearts of men today. Oh, won't you fly, Kozak, try, Kozak, against the Turks and Tatars go. Kozak, show, Kozak, that is where your heart is beat. Kozak, free, Kozak, lead us all to victory. God be with you, live, Kozak, love, Kozak, such a spirit must be free. Kozak, be, Kozak, freedom is for you and me. We are brothers for eternity.
Oh, those Cossacks.
Ви слухаєте радіопрограму «Наш Холос», радіо нашого коріння на радіостанції CHLY 101.7 FM у місті Nanaimo. Говорить Павліна. You're listening to Nash Holos Ukrainian Roots Radio on CHLY 101.7 FM in Nanaimo, coming to you live. I'm your host for this hour, Pavlina.
And now, Ukrainian Food Flair with Sylvia Molnar. Tips for Ukrainian cooking.
Hello. From now until September, we'll have the opportunity to pick all kinds of berries, fruits, and vegetables. But strawberries are always special because they are the first sign of summer. There are hundreds of ways to enjoy this fruit. The taste of fresh strawberries is unbeatable, so enjoy this versatile fruit however you like, as long as you simply enjoy them. Get your pens ready for chilled strawberry soup. 5 cups fresh strawberries, 2 cups water, 2/3 cup sugar, 2 tablespoons quick cooking tapioca, 1 cup yogurt, plain or strawberry flavored. Clean and hull strawberries. Save a few for garnish. Puree in a blender or food processor until smooth. Place the puree in a large saucepan with water, sugar, and tapioca and cook over medium heat until the mixture thickens, about 5 to 6 minutes. Cool slightly and whisk in yogurt. Refrigerate until thoroughly chilled. Place a whole strawberry in each bowl or cup to garnish. A 10-ounce package of frozen berries, thawed, may be substituted for the fresh strawberries. Try it. It's Ukrainian.
This has been Ukrainian Food Flair from the Nash Holos Audio Archives. that was the Female Beat for you there from their first CD, Female Beat from Winnipeg, and a Hot Kalameka. And before them, in our little polka party set, Jaden Chornaboy from Steinbach, Manitoba, and the Valley River Polka, and his bandmates, the By Request Band before him, from their CD, Ukrainian Boys Gone Wild. That was the Drift Away Waltz. Сьогодні була з вами Павліна. Нагадую, ви слухаєте радіопрограму «Наш голос», радіо нашого коріння. Залишайтеся з нами наступну годину. Далі передаю мікрофону Оксані. Запрошую послухати трохи про історію і традиції, розповість Оксана. Але перед тим я хочу залишити вас такими словами мудрості. Часом брехня збудить усе село. And our proverb of the week translates as sometimes a lie will excite the entire village. Well, that brings us to just about the end of the first hour of Nash Holos Ukrainian Roots Radio here on CHLY 101.7 FM in Nanaimo. We will finish up with the rest of our polka party. But please stay with us as Oksana takes over the microphone to host the next hour. Meanwhile, please join me here again next Wednesday from 11 a.m. till 12 noon. And until then, do stay in touch with both Oksana and me via our Facebook page and Twitter. In between broadcasts, visit us online where you'll find transcripts, information about the show, and a link to the podcast, and that is www.nashholos.com. You can also find Nash Holos on Mixcloud, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and other podcast places, and of course on your favorite podcast app. So stay tuned next for a little bit of news. New here on CHLY 101.7 FM. And then at 12 o'clock, Nash Holos Ukrainian Hour with Oksana, followed by Wellness Wednesday to learn how to be healthy naturally. And at 2 p.m., join Gord Baby for 2 hours of great oldies on Groovin' with Baby G. I'm Pavlina. Thanks so much for listening. Do zустрічі.